Personally, I think that developing and emerging countries often have slightly different issues and problems than have been addressed by the BEPS project. So I think they often have a limited number of very large corporates who are coming in, and they're often resource-rich countries, and they have to make sure that there's an appropriate arrangement between themselves and the oil or resource-rich countries that are doing business in their country, such that they have an appropriate take of the resources created. And that's not really about a lot of the BEPS project. It's just having a sensible policy in your country and having the capacity to police the arrangements that you've made. So, and I think there are organisations like, for instance, the Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative, which actually are doing that much more specifically addressed to those developing countries which have resources beneath their territories and need to have a tax system which actually addresses the issues that raises. So I think BEPS is relevant to them, but there are other things which are equally, if not more, relevant. Some domestic systems and some systems and their interrelationships with the wider sort of global system are not working as well as they might do. So I think the obvious one is the United States, where they have a domestic system and rules domestically which actually can be exploited internationally, so that you end up with a rather silly system where US corporates, just to pluck a figure which is in the public domain, have $2 trillion worth of profits that they've made offshore, which they can't repatriate back to the United States because they'd have to pay too much tax, because the domestic headline rate in the United States is dramatically higher than it is in all the other countries of the world. So you've just got an imbalance between that particular country, which is still a major international country, and the rest of the world. So you do need some domestic changes as well as international changes in order to make the thing work. But international tax development is exactly that. It's development, and you never get to the end of the process.